So what's up? It's your boy Coach Anthony. Today's video, I'm gonna bring it back to the stance. I know a lot of you guys have been liking my advanced videos that I've been dropping on YouTube, and that's cool and everything. But I also want to make sure that I make something clear. So this video is really geared toward beginners and sub-novice beginners that feel that they're more advanced than they are. I want you to come back down and check yourself real quick and make sure that you're doing all this stuff properly. But first, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's been purchasing the footwork video and the Philly shelf video that's on my YouTube channel right now, okay? Both of those videos are 50% off. So if you haven't had an opportunity to go ahead and check those videos out, now is the time before the price changes again, okay? These specials don't last forever. They're just for now. So if I was you, I'd definitely go check them out, especially the Philly shelf video. The footwork video too. I mean, if you feel like you need help on your footwork, the footwork video, I've been getting nothing but positive feedback, okay? And this is kind of gearing toward that footwork video. Okay, now I got this right here. All right, and you may say to yourself, what is this for? All right, so look, this video, let's go ahead and call it the importance of the wide stance, okay? It's very important in my opinion because, you know, I used to say stuff like correct form and technique, the proper stance, you know what I mean? And what I've come to realize is everybody does everything different. So there's no one way to do anything. This is my preference, but I have good reasoning behind it, okay? Now, when I'm in a boxing stance, me preferably, I like to be nice and wide, okay? Now, I don't want to be very wide, but I want to be pretty wide. Now, if you notice, my hips and thigh area line up with my shoulders. Now, I've heard trainers in the past say your feet should be shoulder width. I don't agree. I believe that your feet should be a little bit wider than shoulder width, but your legs line up with your shoulders, okay? It's very important, all right? And the reason I say that is because it's like building a house. You need to have a foundation. If your foundation is right, nothing else is right. I see a lot of advanced techniques being posted on YouTube and Instagram and all this stuff, but then you have a lot of beginners out there that are jumping right into that advanced stuff, and some of you guys are even tagging me on Instagram, but everything else is off. We got to bring it back down to the basics before we get to the advanced stuff. I got this right here, okay? And as you can see, this is standing tall. If you notice, the bottom box is wider than the other boxes, okay? Now that's because in order for those boxes to land on top of each other properly, the bottom has to be the widest, and then everything else kind of comes up. There's no difference than a boxing stance. My stance has to be wider than my upper body for me to have total balance on what I'm trying to do, right? If I'm trying to fight in a Philly shell, bend my waist, do all those nice slick things, if I'm trying to come up, if I'm trying to squat, if I'm trying to go to the body, I need to have a good foundation. Common mistakes I see. Guys start off like this, and then they throw a jab, and then they end up like this. Big no-no. When I'm coming up and I pop my jab, pop, I take such a small step with my back foot that my feet are still wide. Another thing, that toe-heel alignment is everything. If there's a line on the ground and you split the line, the toe is on one side, the heel is on the other side. I don't know how many times when I'm holding mitts, I'll say right foot to the right, or if they're southpaw, left foot to the left, because guys always end up like this. And they think that this is okay, or they end up like this. You know, I need that separation of the feet. I need that separation of the feet. I need that wide stance when I'm moving around. All right, I can do everything from a wide stance. I got a nice, strong foundation. It's very, very important. Guys, don't skip the steps. Boxing, when you're learning, is like building a house. Take it slow. Lay a foundation before you go ahead and try to put a roof. You don't put the roof on until the foundation is put on. This is so important, guys. The people who come to my YouTube channel, I expect you guys to be true students of the game and really want to learn, not be with these gimmicky guys that are just teaching you stuff but not giving you the truth. If you do not learn how to do the basics properly, everything falls apart. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel. Make sure you go to my website, coachanthonyboxing.com. Check out the 2 videos I have up there right now. More stuff is coming, and I guarantee you guys stick with me. I'm going to teach you the right way. Boxing life.